Roman Reigns in prime position. Reigns retains. The Tribal Chief remains on top as Intercontinental Champion. Wait a minute. Lights went out. What the? Hey! Uncle Howdy! Sister Abigail and the Roman Reigns! Uncle Howdy! After the Tribal Chief once again! You are looking live in Los Angeles for SmackDown! Sold out for 17,000 in the Crypto Arena as we're less than 2 weeks away from SummerSlam. Where tonight, in our main event, in an Extreme Rules Canadian Tag Team match, DIY will challenge the World Rules for the Tag Team title. But we're going to kick off tonight with Roman Reigns defending the Intercontinental Championship against Uncle Howdy as Reigns going to get revenge for the attack from 2 weeks ago, but this time, no disqualification.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
We learned that Roman Reigns refused to wait until the main event, wanted to start the night off with a match with his title on the line against Uncle Howdy. And Roman Reigns in a predicament here because he's focusing on Uncle Howdy right now when in reality he has the undisputed champion waiting in the wings at SummerSlam. But ladies and gentlemen, this rivalry between Roman Reigns and Uncle Howdy dates back all the way to 2023. All the way in season 9 when it was Uncle Howdy that attacked Roman Reigns and even defeated the Tribal Chief at the King of the Ring Premium Live event. And then he returned on SmackDown 2 episodes ago in Washington, D.C., catching Roman Reigns off guard once again. Nailed him with the Sister Abigail. Roman Reigns, last episode before he won and competed in the gauntlet match, would be the #1 contender for the undisputed title at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns challenged Uncle Howdy to this matchup here tonight. And the wise man, the general manager of SmackDown, was able to make it official for the Intercontinental Championship. Could be a hell of a title reign for Roman Reigns going into SummerSlam, or could we see a new champion? Uncle Howdy, a deranged, mystique, like being in universe mode. A man who's carrying the legacy of the one fiend in Bray Wyatt. With the Intercontinental title being on the line to start off SmackDown. As we are live in the Crypto Arena, 17,000 plus for SmackDown as we head towards SummerSlam. Uncle Howdy looking to derail Roman Reigns' momentum heading towards the biggest party of the summer. But then again, it is up to the Tribal Chief to prevent history repeating itself, where Uncle Howdy walks away with the win. Roman Reigns has been on a path of redemption, a resurgence, if you will, of the OTC. Making his way with Paul Heyman the wise man of the blue brand, as he hands over the prestigious WWE Intercontinental Championship over to the champion. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, the bloodline is on the top of the world here on SmackDown. Roman Reigns is the #1 contender for the undisputed title at SummerSlam. His journey started when he got traded over from Raw to SmackDown after he lost the heavyweight championship of the world to Gunther at Survivor Series months ago. And then, once he came over to SmackDown, he declared that he will want to work his way up the ladder to become the undisputed champion and reign supreme as the head of the table once again. Roman Reigns wanted the Intercontinental title. He defeated Ken Shamrock at WrestleMania, achieving one half of his goal on his journey. Now looking to go ahead and claim the other at SummerSlam for the undisputed WWE Championship in the main event against Randy Orton. But that's at SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. That's when Roman Reigns meets Randy Orton. The question is, after tonight, will Reigns continue being the Intercontinental Champion, going in to another historic battle where he's a champion, facing another champion for the title, and he walks away, potentially, as champion. He's done that before against The Undertaker. Reigns is U.S. champion, beat The Undertaker for his WWE title at WrestleMania in Orlando, Florida. That was years ago. That was when Reigns was on a 1.5-year title reign, lost the title at SummerSlam. Now, this year, he goes to SummerSlam to meet Randy Orton. But can he get through his opposition in Uncle Howdy? Reigns made the challenge. Howdy obliges for the Intercontinental Championship to start off SmackDown here in the City of Angels. Take it to Alicia Taylor for the ring announcements.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 234 pounds, Uncle Howdy! And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
Right now, currently, we have two dominant Intercontinental Championship divisions for the men and the women. Roman Reigns, currently the champion, defending the title here tonight against Uncle Howdy, and the other champion, the women's champion, in Jade Cargill. Coming off a successful title defense against Julia at Bash in Berlin. I'm going to mention that as well. Shows you how important the Intercontinental title is in this universe world, especially here on SmackDown. Here we go to start off. Right off the gate, collar over title. Let's look at Howdy. Got Reigns with the waist lock. When you really go in here. Now applying pressure. Reigns obviously going to try to fight his way out. And then Howdy able to turn that around with a schoolboy. Got him down for Reigns. Able to kick out. Oh, Reigns. Jackknife cover. Got him. Look at the poor strength of Howdy. Able to get out with the bridge. Got him in the backslide, but no. Now back to another base with the cuddle to tie up here. Don't know how. Got Reigns with the wrist lock control. It seems that Uncle Howdy is again getting the upper hand over the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. From dragging a spear to follow by Howdy. We've seen Uncle Howdy appear on SmackDown, but not for singles competition over the last few months. Or the last few weeks, I should say. Roman Reigns. No disqualifications as Roman Reigns and Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy trying to get the upper hand here. So look at Howdy! Turned it around. Turned into a bulldog, but look at Reigns! Saw the opportunity to catch him with a dragon whip. No disqualifications. These two are going to go out of here. As Reigns, he had ideas with that table. Moment to go. Sadly, Uncle Howdy's able to intervene. What is plans for Reigns with a gut wrench slam, and now got his hands on the table, just launched it at Uncle Howdy there. As Roman Reigns continues to punish Uncle Howdy. Again, getting vengeance from the assault on SmackDown 2 episodes ago in Washington, D.C. As Roman Reigns with a drop kick. The wise man able to make this match no DQ. And let's see who with that favorite. As Howdy with that boot right off the skull. As Roman Reigns not looking too good right now. Uncle Howdy got him in position, got him on the rope. Howdy got Reigns hanging. And oh! Swinging neckbreaker off the top rope. And now Howdy face to face with Heyman. I don't know who's going to get in whose mind here. We all know Heyman's good at mind games, but so is Howdy. Uncle Howdy now back in the ring, focus onto the Tribal Chief. And now, oh wait a minute, gonna go for a chokeslam perhaps, and Reigns able to block. And now Roman Reigns with a Superman punch, able to connect. Referee in position with Charles. But Uncle Howdy was able to kick out of two. Vertical suplex there by Reigns. And now, oh wait, I didn't even notice the turnbuckle pad was off. But Reigns could have gone for the spear, but Uncle Howdy caught him with the knee. Went onto the temple there. Reigns ended up to put him away for the title. And Reigns kicks at one. There's that time to do the respond. It's about competition, but no doubt it's personal between these two. Heyman brings out a door. Heyman just put a door inside the ring, but Uncle Howdy, loving blow to the back of the neck. And now Howdy. The side Uranagi slam onto the door to win the gold. Reigns at 2. Now Howdy's getting frustrated. What I gotta do? How much more for Reigns? Fathom. Mandible claw. Got him down. Mandible claw. Reigns withstands him at 2. The Tribal Chief refusing to yield. Howdy trying to take advantage. Reigns fired up perhaps. And oh! Big right by the champion. Now Roman Reigns back inside the squared circle. Claiming this is his yard. Howdy back in the ring. Reigns got him downstairs. Powerbomb position. Oh! Planted him! And Howdy at one. And oh! Howdy! A shot right to the throat of Reigns. Off the ropes. Oh, double axe handle. The end may be near for Roman Reigns as Intercontinental Champion. Howdy refusing to die. Reigns connected with a spear and a Superman punch in his match, yet not enough to put away Howdy. Howdy on the attack here. Driving the knees. And now Howdy is throwing the elbow. And Uncle Howdy again! After the shot to the throat, minimum claw! Fingers down the gullet of Reigns! Uncle Howdy beats Roman Reigns once again!
Here is your winner and the new WWE Intercontinental Champion, Uncle Howdy!
History repeats itself. Howdy's the new Intercontinental Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we shift gears here, take you back to a few episodes ago on SmackDown after Jordynne Grace debuted, when face-to-face with Stephanie Vaquer, being challenged for tonight here in Los Angeles for a one-on-one match. And Jordynne Grace happily accepted.
It's not over until I win.
Which leads us to tonight. As here comes the Juggernaut.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace!
Matt Lord steps in for this matchup for the announcement. Alicia Taylor's on board momentarily. As Jordynne Grace makes her way down the aisle, getting ready for one-on-one action against McNamara and Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer had a great showing at Backstage in Berlin when she went up against Bianca Belair. But sadly came up short. Now they're going to go ahead and maybe try to halt the momentum of Jordynne Grace. As Stephanie Vaquer is going to try to rebuild her own here tonight. It didn't take long, as these two are going to be highly competitive.
From San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie Vaquer!
As Stephanie makes her way down the aisle. As we're about to see two contrasting styles clash for the first time here in Universe Smoke. As Paul Heyman did not waste any time looking to deliver big here in the Crypto Arena here in Los Angeles. As Stephanie Vaquer is ready for a fight. And so is the crowd here in Los Angeles. As Jordynne Grace continues to rise up in the rankings here on SmackDown, Stephanie Vaquer looking to be the difference maker here tonight. The bell is rung. Collar for tie, both women shocking for position. But Stephanie got the upper hand there. As Zoey trying to get the upper hand literally with that chop, but Jordynne Grace able to sidestep momentarily. But again, upper hand on that exchange at the collar for tie up, and Stephanie able to shove Grace down, but again, collar for tie up once more. But this time, Stephanie back against the corner. This time with the power of Grace. Ooh, how to let her wrap that time. And already, look at that Death Valley driver by Grace. Delivering a big move and really going here. Ooh, step forearm to the back and to the front of Vaquer. And then a clothesline to follow. And now Jordynne Grace got in the predicament here. But Vaquer kicked out before the referee could even count to a 1. Big right there by Grace. Vaquer is in deep trouble. Uh-oh. Spine first, onto the apron. Back suplex. As Vaquer now is trying to shake up the cobwebs and a headbutt delivered to the Juggernaut. The Grace elbow after elbow. Near the ramp there. Grace realizing that to get the job done back in the ring, trying to get after Vaquer, but the referee intervened momentarily, allowing Vaquer to set off the rope, sidestepped the Grace, going to go for a drop toe hold. Drop kick connect, that time by Vaquer. Stuck in the face, off the rope to the leg drop. Oh, is it enough? It did enough damage to get a 1 count there, but a long way to go for Vaquer, but look at this, takes it down, STF applied, but Grace got the hold early, elbow to the face of Stephanie, and now after Maris come off the ropes, ducks under, as the Juggernaut got her, tilt around, flooded her cut first, not to mention a tip off for good measure, and now, deadlift, power bomb! And now, follows up, goes! And again, Stephanie on the outside. Jordynne went on the apron, which allowed Vaquer to take advantage. Ooh. Hung out to dry on the second rope. These two, I swear, it almost feels like they're evenly matched in this match. Jordynne Grace, bad move. Tumbled into the crowd, allowing Vaquer to take advantage once again. As, side Russian leg sweep there by Stephanie. Now for the Futura armbar. Roll through, and, drives the knee right to the skull of Vaquer. And Grace has something in mind. Having a front chancery position. Headbutt. A headbutt there by Vaquer. Back and forth, trading blow for blow. It's an off the road. Spine buster. Vintage Grace with the spine buster. Stacks her high, but not enough to even get a 2-count. Jordynne Grace! Power bomb. And now, back breaker. Grace is feeling it. Winter with a world's strongest one. Get to the midsection. Thinking Jordynne. The Grace Slinger. No, not enough at 2. The Grace driver was sadly not enough to put away Vaquer in this matchup. And now both women on the outside. It's all about getting a win for either woman here. Both women need a win. Jordynne Grace in her second match. Ricardo with a back fist. Stephanie coming off of a match at Bash in Berlin. Coming off of a loss. Trying to get a win over Jordynne Grace. But Grace not having it. Chopped her down, attacking the left leg. And now got Vaquer in the corner. And now, it's body slam. And now Grace sticking off the second rope. Vader ball by Grace. Leg is hooked. Not enough for two. Vaquer able to power out. Slip off the rope and caught her with the knee, overhead chop, and then now sees the strike, getting ready with the Grace had her scouted. Got her in the corner. Oh no. Grace, reverse Alabama slam. And now Jordynne has good momentum. They're trying to capitalize. Uh-oh, sending her up in the corner. No! As Jordynne Grace positioning Vaquer. Again, got her in the corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my God, Jordynne Grace! They keep muscle busting, but Vaquer got out of dodge! And a drop kick connects! When Jordynne Grace about to hit her with the final blow, Vaquer avoided disaster! Corner with the double knees in the corner! Referee trying to get a position. Chad Patton! Oh, couldn't count the two there! Jordynne Grace able to kick. And now Stephanie doing her damnedest to continue to be on offense here. The rope goes Grace. That's under. Connor. Toe-tower backbreaker. And, oh no. Able to avoid. Able to block. Got her up here. Torture rack. Jordynne Grace. Torture rack bomb. But no! Couldn't get in a toe. Oh. And now Grace still on the attack. But Vaquer got out of dodge. These two are showing up and showing out here in Los Angeles. It's going to be a hard match to follow here tonight on SmackDown. These two are bringing it in the heat of competition as Grace goes gut first onto the steps. Jordynne Grace has hit Vaquer with her best shot, the Grace driver, not enough to put her away. Vaquer has yet to deliver either SVB or the spiral tap for the win. That could be Jordynne Grace's future, which she must avoid in order to get the win. As these two going at it at ringside. After that knee to the face by Grace, count of 7. Back in the ring she goes. Maybe we're going to take a count out. Ring crack, count of 8. Grace going to take a breather. But Vaquer's back in the ring. Able to avoid. Get to the midsection. Wait a minute! SVP! Jordynne Grace kicks out! Eat defeat by Stephanie Vaquer. But Jordynne Grace able to kick out of the SVB. Kick to the midsection. Wait a minute! Jordynne Grace with the SVB on the Vaquer. Jordynne Grace upsets Stephanie Vaquer.
Here is your winner, Jordynne Grace!
And I mean by upset, because he defeated her with her own finishing maneuver. The SVB able to come in the clutch for Jordynne Grace here tonight on SmackDown. Hell of a match. Oh my God. Jordynne Grace again, rising up in the rankings of SmackDown. There's the undisputed champion Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. These two will meet at SummerSlam for the title in the main event, but obviously Roman not wanting to see Randy at this moment after losing the Intercontinental title. For the first time in 2 years, SummerSlam will be live in WWE 2K25's Universe Mode in Cleveland, Ohio. You don't want to miss the biggest party of the summer returning, SummerSlam. Bianca Belair backstage addressing Charlotte Flair, who won the Battle Royale to become #1 contender for SummerSlam. They've met in the past at WrestleMania, where Belair came out on top. Claiming that she surpassed Charlotte Flair in every way, and that Flair is no match for the EST. Wait a minute. Hold on. What the? Why is Cult of Personality playing? In my notes, CM Punk is not scheduled to be here tonight. But I guess the best in the world, even in ring gear, is ready for a fight. CM Punk in a deal with the wise man and Paul Heyman. Punk competed in the gauntlet match in France on last episode of SmackDown. CM Punk will then get his one-on-one undisputed WWE Championship rematch, but it will be after SummerSlam since he did not win the gauntlet match where he would get a title shot on the grandest stage of the summer. But Punk is live in Los Angeles in the Crypto Arena, in ring gear nonetheless. Maybe have something on his mind, or maybe they're going to let his fist do the talking. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, the best in the world is live. CM Punk has had a hell of a run as WWE Champion, from Survivor Series all the way to Bash in Berlin when he lost the title to Randy Orton. And now Punk again in ring gear, grabbing a microphone. I suspected that. Punk is here for a fight, trying to prepare for his upcoming title match, calling for anyone to step up. For who? Who's gonna face Punk? You gotta be kidding me. Oh! Oh my! Zero fear in Penta! CM Punk issued an open challenge, Impromptu nonetheless. And Paul Heyman, either quick on his feet or Penta himself, was in the right place at the right time to take advantage. You saw Penta debut in France on the last episode of SmackDown in the gauntlet match. Hell of a showing, but Penta sadly came up short, got eliminated. And now, tonight, has a chance to face the best in the world. And not only that, maybe upset Punk on his journey as Punk looking to build momentum heading towards his upcoming title match on the SmackDown after SummerSlam in Toronto. Here we go, Penta versus Punk. Oh, here we go. CM Punk fans throwing it below that they're behind their guy. showing that they're behind their guy as well. As Penta with the upper hand, literally with the wrist lock control over CM Punk when he ready to go up, and caught him with an arm drag and then a head scissors takedown. Now both men up to the vertical base again, caught up the time, jockey for position. There's Punk and Penta, but now Punk with a waist lock. Again, Punk has something to prove. Wanting to build momentum, but Penta has something to prove as well. He's trying to get his first one-on-one victory over the best in the world here tonight. As Punk got him with a grounded chin lock here. And now Penta up to his feet. And using his head there for the jawbreaker to escape under the chin lock. That's a little using a 9 there, but wasn't for long. With Punk able to get out the waist lock into a grounded chin lock here. As Punk flying pressure to the head and neck of the headlock here. As Penta in a bad position. And now both men up to the vertical base. And Punk again, side headlock applied. Punk is the one who called for this match to happen. As Penta, the one who obliged, got him in a key lock here. Applying pressure to the left arm of Punk. As Penta able to take him down. To the midsection and now Punk, look at this. Inside cradle, a small package, but no. Penta able to kick it before even a 1 count. Elbow drop there by Punk. Once again, caught with the elbow. And again, Punk's gonna wear down Penta. Maybe thinking GTS, but go to sleep. His finishing maneuver is of won championships and countless matches in the past. Let's see CM Punk with that neck breaker. Sending Penta through a world spin, but look at this! Penta recovers, sending Punk over the top rope to the outside. And now you gotta wonder the resiliency in Penta. We all know what Punk is capable of, but now we're going to see what Penta's capable of, especially in a one-on-one environment. You saw how he was in a gauntlet match last week. Set him in the corner, caught him in the knee to Punk, and a lariat vintage Punk there. Two-headed chop, and again, knocking Penta down. Setting him up in the drop zone, as Punk drops the elbow. Elbow drop isn't enough for the win, and Penta doesn't know it. Punk with the Bianca device, but Penta well scouted. And now, again Punk with the upper hand. Penta in the corner, high knee. And again, lariat. Punk going to call for it, perhaps. Penta's knees. Punk going to soften him up. Drop toe hold. As the CM Punk fans letting it be known that Punk's in control. Punk feeding off the energy from the crowd here in Los Angeles. Punk up top with Penta. But then superplex. I don't know who got the worst end of that exchange, but nonetheless, still to come later on. DIY will take on the War Raiders for the tag team titles in Extreme Rules tag match. Also, Zoey Stark will have a chance to get our old rival and Bianca Belair later on tonight as Punk Hurricane Rod up the top rope. Punk pulling all the stops here. Got the arm. Oh, Penta. Got him scouting. Think of the midsection. Penta. Oh, Penta! Driver! Punk is down! Penta driver! And Punk powers on it too! Destroyer! And a Penta. Took off the glove. We're gonna go for the finishing blow. Penta with the Penta driver. Down goes Punk. And Punk survives the 2. How? How did Punk get a 2 there? Oh, look, Punk had him scouted. Kick went to the skull and Penta right up in the corner. And I'll see him Punk. Hammerlock DDT. Going for the cover. Is Penta down for the count? And no! 2 count. How the hell did Punk kick out of the Mexican Destroyer and then followed up with the Penta drive? The resiliency of Punk. Oh my God! Being tested here. Powerbomb onto the knee. And now Penta. Shoulder breaker. Series of offense here by Penta. Got him up on his shoulders. Thinking DVD! Death Valley driver. The crowd is on their feet. A hell of a matchup to say the least between Punk and Penta. Slinkling. And now Penta setting up Punk. Ooh, face first into the corner. And now Punk will bustle up on the left side of his face. Penta caught him! Oh, a backstabber! Caught him into the corner! Able to counter Punk with the backstabber! Not enough at 2! A perfect decision for Penta to win, but Punk able to have the will to kick out a 2. And now Punk backstabber. And another. Ducks it. Punk. Lariat! Big time Lariat! And now Penta's in the corner. Punk looking to go. Oh, trying to go for the knee. Penta got out of dodge with. Oh no. I think Punk might have clipped him a little bit. Up and he goes! Go to sleep! GTS! Punk wins! Hell of a match! Holy cow!
Here is your winner,
CM Punk is geared up and ready to go for his undisputed title match in Toronto on the SmackDown after SummerSlam. But the question is, will the champion, will it be Randy Orton or Roman Reigns? Will one of those superstars be ready to fight the best in the world? Punk is in tip-top shape. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Zoey Stark going one-on-one with the women's champion, Bianca Belair. It's live, and it's next. Carmelo Hayes. Trusting Ethan Page. He has held the door before the Intercontinental title in the past, particularly 23. Ethan Page will take on Carmelo Hayes later on tonight in a number one contenders match on SmackDown. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some Samoa Jackson.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
And now we're back to our regularly scheduled program as CM Punk was able to have his impromptu matchup with Penta, gearing up for his undisputed title match in the next few weeks on SmackDown. But tonight, right now, the ESP has scheduled to go one-on-one with Zoey Stark. As these two superstars have had a history with that championship around the waist of the EST. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Make it away. It's Zoey Stark.
And her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoey Stark!
The former women's champion in Zoey Stark. Now looking to go ahead and do battle with a rival that at one point went back and forth for the women's title, win after win, where both superstars ended in an Iron Woman match on the Day 1 edition of Raw, where Belair came out on top. The bell's rung, and here we go. As Zoey Stark probably remember that night, and we're trying to get payback for the night on SmackDown. Started off with the Hurricane Rana, now followed the tap by both women, but Belair able to showcase her strength in the early going, the power of Belair coming into play. Back against the corner, but a clean break nonetheless, but Belair caught it with a right. And now inverted power slam, or scoop slam by the EST. Zoey trying to fight back, and now caught up the tap once again. And now it's Zoey with a side headlock here. We heard from Belair earlier tonight, claiming that Charlotte Flair is beneath her now, in a way. The fact that Belair claims that she has surpassed Charlotte Flair, but she's no match for the EST in Charlotte. But Zoey Stark to hold her own so far, but oh, Belair proves it right with the Intercontinental. Back in the ring quickly, knocking out with a palm shot after catching the leg of the EST. Ooh. Big opportunity for Zoey Stark to get on the WWE Women's Champion ahead of SummerSlam. Get the win tonight, especially a decisive win, you can maybe get an opportunity down the line as trying to go for the abdominal strength of the Belair right into the upper knee, but no avail there, as Belair able to turn that around quickly, standing, moonsault. And now Belair, big splash to follow, lateral press, hooks the leg, shoulders it down, but a kick out at one. Belair setting her off the ropes. Able to press under. Oh, Zoey able to sidestep. Now Zoey. And that big shot Flair fires back. Oh! Series of forearms and then a stiff one that ended on, but a dipping shooting star with Zoey caught with the knee. Big drop kick, but able to dodge. Big Belair. Quick kick right to the knee. So we start. Oh! Basement sliding shotgun drop kick there. And now Zoey thinking G360. That can do it. She's won the title that way before. Belair powers on it too. It's a hell of a match between Jordynne Grace and Stephanie here earlier tonight. And now Zoey starting to kick it into high gear now. Springboard drop kick with the champion now. Looking to fight back. Looking to rally here. Wrenching the arm onto the ropes. Now Belair, sending Zoey to the outside. Belair thinking, Air Belair! Tope Con Hero over the top, onto the outside, onto Zoey Stark. And now a gorilla press. This is why she's the women's champion. Showing athleticism, showing power. That's why she is the EST, the roughest, the toughest, the fastest, the strongest. The best. Maybe to send Zoey stuck to the outside and try to meet her as well, but now Zoey caught her with a punch, reconciling the headset. Belair tried to fight back, Zoey got it. Oh, face falls off the apron. And now Zoey starts, boots off her own on the Belair. EST very quick on her feet. Bianca, oh God, super power bomb onto the outside. That thin padding barely protects the stars at all. As Belair, oh my God, slam. I think Zoey almost hit her head on the LED board. Count ascended as Belair very decisively brings Zoey back in the ring, looking to finish the job, hooks the leg, Zoey takes the throw. Zoey able to kick it too, and Belair still on the attack. Gauntlet's powerbomb. Could this be the fate of Charlotte Flair come SummerSlam for the women's title? KOD! Belair going to send a message, not only to Charlotte, but to the rest of the roster, that the EST is on top. Oh, wait a minute. Charlotte Flair letting it be known that she's next in line, that she could be the next women's champion coming out of SummerSlam. These two superstars will clash for the women's title at the biggest party of the summer in Cleveland, Ohio, at SummerSlam. Charlotte versus Bianca. Also, Roman Reigns, no longer the Intercontinental champion from losing to Uncle Howdy. Tonight, Roman Reigns will meet Randy Orton for the undisputed title in the main event of SummerSlam. Still to come, more on SmackDown. Make sure you click the subscribe button and the notification bell where you never miss a video from this channel. And we're back live in the Crypto Arena in Los Angeles, California.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes!
Last week, Carmelo Hayes and Ethan Page went face to face, claiming that they both are the contention for the Intercontinental title. Both men are going to do that here tonight, one-on-one, where the winner will get that opportunity in Toronto on the SmackDown after SummerSlam. Carmelo Hayes versus Ethan Page up next here on the Blueprint. As the crowd seem to take a liking to Carmelo Hayes, especially in the City of Angels. We heard from Melo earlier tonight, claiming that you don't miss. Let's see how he fares against all ego.
And his opponent from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 214 pounds. All ego, Ethan Page.
Ethan Page believes that he has made a bigger impact here on SmackDown since he made his arrival from WWE than Carmelo Hayes. Which I don't know how much weight there is in that statement, but nonetheless, Ethan Page has a chance to prove it here tonight against Carmelo Hayes, one-on-one. Because Ethan Page believes that since he has not lost a one-on-one match, he believes he's next in line for a championship match. Let's see if he can prove it one more time. This time against Carmelo Hayes. Here we go, brothers run. Good kick to the midsection here. Hayes. Caught him with the neck breaker. And we're ready to go. Bulls looking forward to it out of the top, but now it's Ethan getting Hayes into the corner. Ethan Page not afraid to take a team shot after that breakup to the referee. Gonna stop him on the corner, but Hayes got it. Looking drop kick for Page got out of the way. Good shot to the big section. And nice turnaround there for Ethan Page and the counter coming out. Again, being overpowered by Page. Oh! Big kick right to the gut again after the breakup. With the referee involved. And with a Hayes drop kick to the knee. And they find an opening, but again, out of the time. Again. But now it's Carmelo Hayes with the upper hand. But again, Ethan Page. An opening. He sees an opening. He takes advantage. One suplex. Got him down. Able to kick out. And Ethan Page takes control against Hayes here. Still to come in our main event. DIY will take on the War Raiders for the tag team titles in an Extreme Rules match. Still to come in our main event here on SmackDown. But right now, Ethan Page into launching for a power slam. Is it enough to become the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title? And Hayes preventing it. Able to kick out at 2. Ethan trying to do his best to put away Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo refusing to quit. Remembering who he once was. Throw him in the face. And now Hayes, first 48! Again, the former Intercontinental champion, once undefeated. The peak of Melo's career was when he went up against Gunther in a champion versus champion match at the Royal Rumble in 2K24. Or late season 2K23, going into 2K24. As Hayes, nothing but net connects. But he's got to get him away from the ropes. How much time is being wasted? Does he have enough time to get the 3 count? Ethan Page, up to nothing but net. No and 2. All that time, sadly, not enough to put Ethan Page away. Page with a pump kick. Kick to the gut. Oh no! Twisted grin! He's gonna steal a smile of Hayes. No and 2. No doubt Hayes has the title aspirations. And Ethan Page trying to steal that with the twisted grin as Hayes sending him over the top to the upside. Last time Hayes was Intercontinental champion was WrestleMania in season 10 when it started. When he went up against Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental title and Rollins came out the victor. Ethan Page taking his sweet time getting back in the ring. After Hayes conquered, he conquered back. And now back in the ring. Hayes now. And setting him up for that Pele kick. Just busted open in the side of his face. Not gonna let that stop it. But Carmelo Hayes able to fire back with the drop kick. And now Ethan's in deep trouble as Hayes setting him up. landed him face first on the open wound. Hayes wins. Carmelo Hayes, number 1 contender for the Intercontinental
Here
title.
is your winner, Carmelo Hayes!
Able to break the undefeated streak of Ethan Page in one-on-one competition here tonight in Los Angeles. Melo, don't miss. And tonight, he scores a title shot against Uncle Howdy on the SmackDown in Toronto on the SmackDown after SummerSlam. There it is. Hayes, Howdy for the Intercontinental Championship. For the first time in 2 years, SummerSlam will be live in WWE 2K25's Universe Mode in Cleveland, Ohio. You don't want to miss the biggest party of the summer returning, SummerSlam. After earning a victory over Vaquer earlier tonight, Jordynne will have an opportunity at SummerSlam to meet James Harden for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. But before that, on the SmackDown before SummerSlam, she will be in action against Vaquer, the Juggernaut. She's going to continue her momentum as she will go one-on-one with Lyra on SmackDown next week. Also, the WWE Champion Randy Orton, who we saw earlier tonight confronting Roman Reigns, will go one-on-one in his own match as he goes one-on-one with Grayson Waller. And to end the rivalry once and for all in an Extreme Rules battle, Damian Priest will meet Omos one-on-one here on SmackDown. But coming up next is our main event, DIY versus the War Raiders for the tag team titles and an Extreme Rules Fatal Tag. Of a lineup for next week before SummerSlam, but right now, who will be crowned the Tag Team Championships once this is over? As here comes a fierce tag team in the War Raiders.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship and at a combined weight of 552 pounds, the WWE Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders.
As tonight, two teams with history once again to battle. The War Raiders won the tag titles on SmackDown previously, and now DIY are looking to gain it back. But this time, Extreme Rules. Anything goes. All four competitors will be legal in the match. One way to win is by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
And at a combined weight of 400 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano,
DIY are a two-time WWE Tag Team Champions in Universe Mode over the last year. Won the tag titles from the Street Profits. Lost the tag titles to the Judgment Day. Regained it on SmackDown following Saturday night's main event. And then lost the titles to the War Raiders. But tonight, the WWE Tag Team titles in the men's division are on the line. No rules. Nothing but carnage. Ivar and Eric. Ciampa and Gargano. Here we go. Gargano. So to start off hot. Eric able to pace himself, preventing that from happening. On the attack here. Gargano working on the left leg of Ivar on the ropes. Again, ladies and gentlemen, main event time underway. Gargano, double axe head off the top. Now, look at Ciampa. Roll through, and running him on his knee. Running Eric's neck onto his knee to Ciampa. And now Gargano wasting a little time. As dropped the table on the high bar, but Eric able to make the save real quick. Downstairs, Gargano's in deep trouble. Power bomb onto the floor. As Ivar setting it into the steps. Holy. Ivar giving you forearm perhaps, but Gargano had him started. Ivar. With Ciampa, going to bring him in the way. And now Eric got him up. Oh my God. Letting Gargano. Eric able to take care of Ciampa as well, but now Ivar on the Gargano. Ivar after Ciampa. Anything goes in this Extreme Rules battle. Again, tag titles on the line. It's all about who's the better cohesive unit between two teams. As oh God, Ivar setting up a bridge as Eric tossing Gargano with a belly would have looked like. And then Ivar able to stop Ciampa in his tracks. Back and forth. Ivar powerbomb to the barricade goes Ciampa. And we know the neck history between for Tommaso Ciampa's neck in the past. His injuries. Maybe that won't be a factor in Ciampa's matchup with Gargano. Sending Eric face first onto that trash can. And now Ciampa with a knee on the Ivar. A lot of bricks set up by Ivar early in the match. And now, right to the steps goes Ivar. Now everybody's together here. Ringside. Ivar got Ciampa. Planted Gargano to Eric onto his neck. Snake eyes onto the ladder goes Ivar. Planting Ciampa. Knee. And Gargano with a kick. Knee to Eric by Ciampa, and then kick to Ivar by Gargano. Vaquer. Oh my God, with a table in there. Ciampa. And again, it's Ivar getting involved. Thinking driver, but no. Gargano avoids. And now Eric from behind. Oh no, able to prevent that from happening. Gargano got him onto the ladder. Trying to set him up. Eric preventing that from happening as well. Gargano avoids once again. Chop block. Ciampa sent Ivar to the ring. Ciampa, need to go for the cycle cutter. Is that enough to put him away? The cycle cutter. And Ivar able to kick out at one. And Eric landing onto the ladder. But Ivar with a spinning heel kick. And Gargano cuts him down. Eric suffers a super kick by Gargano. Holy hell. Alvando. Following slam. Gargano escape. And Ivar and Eric both preventing Gargano from trying to get the win with a tag title on the line. Superman forearm by Eric. But again, Ciampa, psycho cutter. Gargano and Ivar down. It's Ciampa and Eric in the ring. Eric! Exploder suplex! This is our main event here on SmackDown in Los Angeles, California. Neck breaker by Ciampa. Ivar with the sledgehammer. Beat the hell out of Gargano. And now Gargano sent him back in the ring. Ciampa and Eric. Oh, swinging the Gargano. Attacking Eric with the kendo stick. Spinning heel kick by Ivar. But Eric sent to the post by Ciampa. Ivar from behind. Got Ciampa in hand. But Gargano gets involved. Seeing his partner. Wicked forearm. DDT by Ivar. Eric Sid's going to get him on his steps. Something's got to give here in this Tornado Extreme Rules tag match. These two teams have met not only just regular tag title matches, but in TLCs. And now in Extreme Rules. Gargano trying to, oh wait, put over the top, onto the ladder. Ivar able to send Gargano onto the ladder as Eric got Ciampa. Sends him back in the ring. Gargano able to get back in the ring. Gonna go for Gargano to escape, but Ivar prevents that. And now Eric, attacks the knee. Uh-oh, got him. Oh my God! Eric planted his knee. No, not enough to put away Gargano. Planted his knee onto the spine of Gargano, but Johnny able to power out of two. Face first off the damn LED post there. Gargano escaped! Gargano gonna win the title! And Eric withstands as Ivar gets involved with Ciampa now. Sends him over the top. Oh no, Ciampa! Oh, Widow's Bell! Widow's Bell! Flooded him with the DDT! Oh, and Ivar powers out at one! Gargano battering Eric with the trash can in the corner. I kind of got distracted. The LED board got damaged to a point. I can't tell what that is. There's Gargano. It's sliding drop kick. Super kick to follow. Keeping Eric at bay. Super kick to Ivar. Eric up to his feet. Makes the save in time. Running knee! The cycle knee by Eric on the Gargano. And now Eric. Oh! Planted him once again, but that time Ciampa gets involved. Got him up to the ropes here. That was taunting Ciampa. Eric sends him over the top to the upside. Gargano from behind. And, oh my God, running him onto his knee. Ivar with the steps. Nothing but carnage in the ring. The referee got to be careful. Spinning heel kick by Ivar on the Ciampa. Ivar got him up. Ciampa's in deep trouble. Driver! Flooded him with the driver! Isn't enough! 3-1 on! Ciampa got the shoulder up at one. I think the referee has been hurt to a point where he can only count it slow. As Ciampa approaching Ciampa planted. And Eric Rick to make the save. Now Welcome to Carnage in our main event here. When we took our last break to see this match, we think it's very good battle and different. The fact that we got another rider in the ring is insane. Oh! Very tail-ending! In position, but no, Ivar also in position to make the save. Going to the spot. Ivar back Ciampa. Oh, from the hand. Sledgehammer in hand. Battling Eric. Body damage on everybody. I don't know if it's equal, but no doubt everybody's felt something in this match of some sort. First the knee by Ciampa, and then the super kick by Gargano. Johnny wrestling. Gargano escaped. Ciampa in the ring. Battering Ivar with the kendo stick. Gargano escapes it again. He can only get the win inside the ring. Ciampa knows that cover. Hook in the leg. Ivar. Up and two. Gargano. Drop kick. Setting him up. Ivar with the clothesline. Thinking very tail-ending again, perhaps. Eric prevents it. And now Ivar! Kendo stick. Big splash on the Gargano. No doubt. Oh my God. Let him in. Garbage cannon. Go! But Eric got back into his feet. The Psycho knee up the Ciampa. And Gargano! Poison run on Ivar! Run up to Eric, planted Ciampa with the knee. But Eric again, standing it all. On the attack on the Gargano. As, elbow right to the spine of Gargano. Looking to carnage everywhere. And now look at this, Ciampa up to his feet. Look at him meet Eric. Again, poison Rana by Gargano. Johnny wrestling back in the ring. Sledgehammer in hand. Ivar now back in the ring. Gargano after Eric though. Ciampa on the attack on Ivar. Flipped him over, and the knee in the face! And now Gargano thinking fade to black! Playing Eric on the outside. There's Ciampa with the sledgehammer. Uh-oh, we're gonna do some serious damage to Ivar. Sledgehammer to the abdomen. This could be the end for the War Raiders. Spinning heel kick on the Ciampa. Ciampa's on the outside, but he's going after Eric. Ivar with the driver of the Gargano in the ring. Referee in position. Ivar in the cover. Up the driver. The War Raiders retain. What a battle!
Here are your winners, and still the WWE Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders.
Good night, everybody. See you next week.